run it, boss.
All right, so this is not a video that I ever thought I would make, because for years I've never had to make a video like this, but here we are today and I'm making this video. So what is this all about? It's all about this. Some people may know what this is and some people may not. This is a NAS drive. It stands for Network Attached Storage. And what that means is this is a hard drive where you store information on, and it keeps files and things, whether it be music, videos, or pictures. But this connects over a network and you can save your files and stuff that way. I've been doing this long enough, videography, photography, to know that there's a specific way you have to do things when they're talking about backing up files. So let me just tell you this really quickly. My wife and I recently celebrated our 10-year anniversary. And for that, we went to Costa Rica and we had a great time there. Now I was gonna take the ZV-E10 and I was going to vlog with it, and I was gonna do just some shots so I could show you guys what the ZV-E10 is capable of. So I packed up my camera, I had everything ready to go. And I was going to take all the information off of my SD cards, put them on a drive so that I could have cards freed up, and then I was gonna back up my stuff later to my other drive that I back up stuff on. But I was temporarily using that drive I just showed you. I had the drive plugged in and I was dumping footage, just dumping just tons of footage, and I dumped most of it on there, just about all of it on there. And as I was almost finishing up, it was like, I want to say 2 or 3 in the morning, so I was tired, I was out of it. And the way I had it plugged up was the cord was kind of hanging in front. You already know where this is going. The cord was hanging in front of my desk. I got up to do something, my foot grabbed the cord, bam! This drive, which is a spinning hard drive, is not supposed to make contact with the floor, especially when it's on. And that's exactly what happened. So all of my ZV-E10 videos that you've seen prior to this, everything that's in my playlist, I had B-roll, I had thumbnails, I had all kinds of extra footage on there that I was gonna use for future videos. I had maybe about 4 or 5 videos already lined up, are all gone. Now you may be thinking, well, Steven, you can reach out and get to some people to do recovery. I tried that, and it's not possible. That is because this drive here is sealed and there's helium inside of it. Yes, helium. If you know anything about hard drives and things like that, there's a disc called a platter that spins around 7,200 RPM or 5,400 RPM. There's read-write heads that read that disc as it's spinning. They put helium in it so that those read-write heads can have less friction as they move over the disc. They don't touch it, but it's just air in there. Anyway, I'm not gonna get too technical. But I made a huge mistake by doing that. I've lost more than a year's worth of footage because I started YouTube a little bit over a year ago. So everything I've done on YouTube is gone except for what's posted on YouTube. I've reached out to different people to see if they can pull this off. And they said the technology as of right now, as of today, it's just not there. They say it may be available in some years. So I basically have to keep this for a few years and hope that it's still there. But by the time that happens, this information may not even be relevant. So why am I making this video? It's a few things I got out of this. Number one, always do the right thing when it comes to this gear and stuff. I knew this wasn't the way to go, and I would have even preached to you guys not to handle your files that way. The way you should do it is you should have your NAS, which is your network attached storage, and it should have the type capabilities like a RAID setup to where if you lose one drive, it automatically writes it to a new drive as you put it in there. You don't have to worry about your data being lost. You should also have some kind of off-site backup. In the case that your house burns down or something like that, you don't lose your footage. So I know all that stuff, but for some reason, I just didn't do that with this. Now I do it professionally, but I don't do it with this. I don't know why. Guess I didn't value my stuff that much. But I've learned my lesson, and I've lost everything, all of my footage, except for what's uploaded to YouTube. Number two, when things happen, sometimes it can make you want to give up. I can be honest with you guys. I had content already lined up. I had some dope things that I had recorded. Time I put in like hours and hours and hours of footage, man. B-roll, just stuff that I think was going to help the channel grow and help you guys with information, and now it's all gone. So I have to start over. And one of the things I want to tell you guys is sometimes in life you're going to have setbacks. You're going to have things like this happen, whether it be your fault or things that are out of your control. And the best thing is just to have a good mindset. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I did not have a good mindset when this first happened. It took me maybe 2 days before I was back to myself. Like, I really was angry at myself, and I really was done with this. So I just want to tell you guys, you know, whatever you're going through, whether it's with your channel or for something else in life, and it's something that you really have a passion and a desire and a hunger to do not let upsets, interruptions, or things that you did not expect to happen. Don't let those things stop you from pushing forward and stop you from going, even though you really feel like it, because there are going to be times, for certain, there are going to be times where you're going to want to give up. You're going to want to throw the towel in, and you're going to go, I just wasted so much time doing all of this work over the course of a year. A year's worth of work is gone just like that, and it's all my fault, and I cannot get it back. So I just want to encourage you guys to keep a positive mindset. Keep people around you. My wife was very influential in this time to help me get back on this thing, to be honest with you guys, because I was done. Not even joking, I was done. I was gonna put up a little video saying, hey guys, this is the end of it. Hopefully these videos that I put out have been helpful to you. But thanks to my wife, I didn't do that. So this channel is basically brand new again. Let me know what you guys want to see on here, what kind of content you want to get into. I'm still going to be doing E10 stuff, A6400, and all different kinds of cameras. I will say this, the last thing I've learned is I think that this has taught me to hit the reset switch. It's okay sometimes to reset. It's okay sometimes to revamp what you're doing. You know, you don't have to throw everything out. Sometimes you can adopt some new ideas. Sometimes you can adopt some new practices or ways of doing things. And this is what I've learned through this situation. Hopefully it doesn't happen again. But I just want to keep a positive attitude through this thing. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing as well. So if you have a ZV-E10, A6400, or any camera, whatever it may be, I encourage you, if you care about your footage, back it up correctly, like on a NAS. I'm gonna put a link to a good one down below that you guys can pick up. Now, again, these things aren't always cheap, but if you value your gear and you value your, not even just your gear, but if you value your content and you wanna be able to keep it for a while, I highly suggest getting a NAS and something off-site that you can back up things with. But anyway, I think I'm gonna cut this video off. But until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Peace.